Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Good day. Welcome to Transformation Tuesday. Good to be here. Please say hello in the comments if you're watching live or watching the replay. I'd love to know that you are here with me. I am Liz Forrest, a master shamanic teacher of over 25 years, sharing Toltec practices and tools of personal freedom in classes and workshops and journeys to the home of the Toltecs, which is Teotihuacan, Mexico, the pyramid site in central Mexico, which I will be going to in less than 2 weeks. These teachings are for like-spirited folks, just like you, who are seeking their own personal freedom from their past. Okay, and we are reviewing, or maybe learning for the first time, the 4 agreements, written by Don Miguel Ruiz almost 30 years ago. Don Miguel is a master of the Toltec mystery school traditions, and this book of his has helped millions of people reclaim themselves from old limiting ways of being. Millions. Yeah, the book has sold something like 15 million copies just in the USA alone, and it's been translated into 53 languages. I checked that out because I was saying 40 for a while. Now I've been updated, and it's 53 languages. I'm really grateful, so grateful every day that Don Miguel has been one of my teachers and a great influence of my journey into my own personal freedom. So let's review the first 3 of the 4 agreements. The first agreement is, if you're here with me, please pop that in the chat if you would like to. The first agreement, it is be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity, say only what you mean. That's, of course, the shortest version of the interpretation of that teaching. And you can go back through these Transformation Tuesdays for more in-depth of each one if you like, or you can simply read the book to get the whole teaching. This is like a reminder and an anchor, anchoring in the first 3 of the 4 agreements. So first agreement, be impeccable with your word. And the second agreement is, do not take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. And the third agreement is, do not make assumptions. That's what we talked about last week. Do not make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you truly want. Okay, so those are the first 3 of the 4 agreements. So today I want to bring in the 4th agreement, and that is always do your best. Always do your best. So, again, it's a short version of the teaching, of course, from the book, but I'm going to share that with you. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you're healthy as opposed to when you are sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. And as always, sounds simple, right? These agreements, these teachings sound simple until we start to work with them and integrate them into a daily practice. So you're probably aware that the sequence of these 4 agreements are important in that they build on each other. Yeah, they build on each other. That's why they're in the order they are. And always do your best, the 4th agreement, helps to develop the first 3 into a habit, into an action, a way of perceiving and responding to your life in perhaps a different way. So let's talk about always doing your best. The gem of this teaching is multi-layered, in my opinion. Always doing your best means under any circumstance, whether it's easy, whether it's difficult, or in between, always do your best. And when we do our best, we save ourselves from our judgment, our blame, our guilt, our criticism, or worse, for not doing our best. Yeah. So here's a very important point. Our best changes. Our best differs if we're healthy or sick, as mentioned in the little snippet of the teaching I just read from the book. Our best changes. Yeah, certainly if we're healthy or we're sick. Also, if we're wonderful and happy or we're upset and angry. Or if we're sad. If we're grieving a loss. Our best changes. And this is where awareness comes in. The mastery of awareness. To be aware of how you truly are and still doing your best. I'm going to say that again. To be aware of how you truly are in that moment, how you are truly feeling in that moment and still doing your best. You know, our domestication, our programming may have trained us to push and force and overdo to reach a certain standard of someone's best. And with our awareness, we come to realize in that state of pushing and forcing, no matter how we're feeling in the moment, we're depleting our energy. We're depleting our health. We're essentially going against ourselves. Yeah. I'm not at all talking about bailing on ourselves or going out the back door, as I say, with not doing our best just because we don't feel like it. That's not what this teaching is. No. The teaching is to be aware of ourselves as our best changes due to the circumstances of our life. And regardless of the quality, do your best. We know changes are happening all the time. And our best will sometimes be high quality and other times a different quality. And as you practice and build these four agreements on each other, you come to recognize your true best and you become better at honoring it. Honoring your best, no matter what's happening in your life and the quality of your best. Yeah, we become more aware of what's true for us and we become much better at honoring that instead of the opposite. So that is the fourth agreement. Always do your best. So please share in the comments your experience with this agreement if you would like to do that. We know we all teach each other. Yeah, we're a collective here. So thank you so much for being here with me in Transformation Tuesday. And I will see you next week for the fifth agreement.